Hello and welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. And today I would like to share with you how I store my squash and zucchini. And as you know, when you're growing homegrown food, particularly if you're growing organic food, you'll discover that it doesn't store like store-bought produce. In fact, many of the produce in the stores have been sprayed with something to help it to stay fresh longer, for a longer shelf life, and in the case with potatoes, to help them from sprouting so easily. So one thing that you want to do as soon as you harvest your vegetables is, in a timely fashion, you want to store them away. So in the case with my squash and zucchini, what I've done is I've gone on and I've cut up my squash in the size pieces that I like. And but before you cut it, you want to wash it first, because of course the outer skin is also edible. So after you've washed them really well, you want to go on and cut them up into the size pieces that you like. You want to make sure you have some wax paper on hand and Ziploc bags for you to freeze them. And so once you've washed them, sliced them, you want to place your squash in a pan or a cookie sheet, whatever that can fit in your freezer. And you want to line your pan or your cookie sheet with wax paper and place each individual slice of squash or zucchini on your pan. And you place it in your freezer for about 2 to 3 hours, and after which you can place it in your Ziploc bag. And as you can see here, I've gone on and I've labeled my bag already. And what I've done is I've already placed a batch into my freezer, and they've been in here for about 3 hours. And they are frozen solid. So at this point, I can place them in my Ziploc bag and place them in the freezer. Got to tug on it just a little, but it should come off easily because of the wax paper. And you don't want to set them on top of each other. You want to spread them out so that they have its own space, and that way when you freeze them, they won't be all clumped together. Now this wax paper, you can probably use it one more time with the next batch that's going into the freezer, but then after the second time you should go on and discard it and use another sheet to store your food. In this particular bag, I wanted a mixture of both squash and zucchini, and so that's why I'm placing these in the bag together. But I will also be making some bags of just zucchini and just squash. But as you can see here, here's a bag of my squash and zucchini with today's date on it, and that lets me know how long it's been in my freezer. But I'm not going to make this a long video, just wanted to share with you today how I store my squash and zucchini in the freezer. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.